Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? What's up, Xavier? How are you doing? I'm doing good. So, from what I'm seeing right now, we got about a 30-second delay on the stream. So, whatever I say, I said that 30 seconds before I really said it. If that makes any sense. What's up, Extreme? And yes, it's been 7 months since I've last live streamed, I think, if I'm correct. I think July last year is the last time that I streamed. So I clearly can't do math. That's somewhere around 7 months. I don't know. I'm just going off of what Coaster Movie said. What's up, Foxy? Today's going good. How's yours going? Also, you guys are looking at a blank blue background right now. I really don't got much going on. Maybe I could put like something on the screen so you're not staring at a blue background all day. Did I update Minecraft Kennywood? Well, to answer that question, I did, but it's not anything major yet. I got a few things going on. I finally got some time to work on it again. I've been busy with a lot of stuff these past, I want to say few months. It would actually be more than a few months. But yeah, I'm back at it now. It's not like an everyday thing as it used to be, but at least I'm making some kind of progress. I hope to have all the wooden coasters repainted and fix some things up that I've seen are issues with being accurate. Mostly just making the park look better. As one thing I did realize is when I originally built it, I spaced everything out too much that it's too spaced out, I guess you could say, in some parts of the park, and some parts are too crammed in. So what I'm doing right now is I'm basically I cannot speak. I'm evening it all out to make it look better, because most of the pathways look like literally an ocean of stone, and basically I'm condensing all that in so it looks better. It's pretty hard to explain it without showing it because I'm not really on the world right now, but that's some of the stuff that I'm doing with it right now. And we'll have an update video probably early June or late May. So that's good to see. And as for the new Curtis supports, as you just brought up, I really don't want to add them because it just looks stupid. Like, in real life, they're obviously needed, but in Minecraft, I could really care less. We know the Minecraft Kennywood steel curtain is structurally stable. The only ride we're really having issues with right now is the Skyrocket, because a little more over than a year ago, we were doing a renovation project on it, and somebody did not finish it, so it's still closed. That'll be our problematic steel curtain in Minecraft Kennywood. So Skyrocket's the issue in our world, so I'll have to get that sorted out. But long story short, steel curtain supports will not be added. I don't think they will. There's no reason to be adding it. It just looks stupid, ridiculous, and I like the original structure a lot better. It looks a lot better visually. There will probably not be a Minecraft Kennywood opening day. I don't see that happening. Mainly because of the connectivity issues we had last time. I also don't see myself hosting the world very often or at all. So you'll just have to wait till update videos to see what the park looks like. Also, by the way, guys, I won't be on this stream very long, so just want to hop on. So I really got nothing going on this Friday. I mean, yeah, I'll be out later. I'll be doing stuff later today, but for the time being, I really got nothing going on. So I decided to hop on. I mean, all of you guys know I'm a Kennywood guy. I'm a very big Kennywood enthusiast. But now, as these past few months, I've been learning the electric guitar. So that takes up a good chunk of my time. I also got in the habit of CD collection and stuff like that. So I'm like a music guy now. I mean, I've always been like a music guy. I just, all of a sudden, that's picked up on me and I started doing that more. So I'm not saying I'm stopping all the Kennywood stuff. Obviously, I'm still doing that. I'm trying to. I spent more than 14 hours on that last video you guys just watched, the Kennywood opening day. I'm still at the Kennywood stuff. I'm still doing it. Just I got some other stuff going on alongside it. But as for holy crap, we just jumped from 9 people to 16 people watching this. Is that right? I can't believe it. But yeah. So I just want to talk a little bit about the future of this channel. As you guys have been seeing recently, really it's been basically a video a month. I'm not really doing weekly videos no more. I even a few months ago did, I think, 2 videos, or how am I going to put this? 1 video every 2 weeks. But as of now, it has been basically 1 video a month. Sometimes I go a whole month without a video. And I really do want to apologize for that. But I hope you guys understand that these videos take me hours and hours and hours and hours to do. And my problem is, I like to get things done and out of the way. I don't like to spread it out. Like, if I'm making a video, I don't like to work for 3 hours one day, then work 2 the next day, then 6 the day after that. I just like to get it all done, get it out. You guys watch it, you enjoy it, repeat. And I think I see the issue with that is that these videos are starting to take me basically a full day to make. Like with editing. These videos take me probably, I'd say around maybe 12 to 16 hours sometimes of just editing, and sometimes it's going through the internet, researching, depending what I'm doing. So that's why you're seeing not so much videos anymore. It's because mainly my editing software I use is getting greedier and greedier every day. So when they get greedy, makes it harder on me. I still do what I gotta do. I still provide the high quality content. It just takes a lot longer. I know I'm just yapping at you, making up or not making up stuff. I hope I'm not making up stuff. But I know I'm just yapping at you guys at random stuff. But I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind, whatever you guys might be curious about. But yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping. You guys asked me some questions. I don't know if what I'm talking about really concerns any of you guys. Aren't you supposed to be in school? Huh. Well, there's a thing called a day off. We get those every so often. So that's why I am on here today. How is my day going? Going good. How's yours going? I hope yours is going just as good as mine. Maybe even better. Yeah, I know it's a very boring stream. You're just staring at a blue background. I really wish I had something going, but I don't. I guess that's just what the stream's going to be, a blue background and me yapping at you guys. So, what's new with all of you guys? You guys go to Kennywood opening day or that opening weekend? If you did, what did you think about it? Because I had a lot of opinions about that. I mean, I did share them in the video, so yeah. If you didn't watch the video, go watch it. Have I seen the Minecraft movie? I have not. I've heard all but mixed things about it. Not necessarily like negative stuff, but like I hear it's a bad movie, but it's funny. Like it makes up for being bad, I guess, in a way. Then you have the people like throwing a riot in the movie theaters and stuff like that. I've seen that all over my social media. People like throwing popcorn everywhere, leaving a mess, causing a ruckus in the movie theaters. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty cool. I'll say that movie. You go to Kennywood tomorrow. That's cool. Today would actually been a great day to go to Kennywood because it's in the 70s. It's actually going to be in the 80s today. So if you want like a summer vibe, go ahead. Go to Kennywood today. It could be 80. It's also why I'm getting out later today. I'll be doing some stuff. Some good stuff. I'm the kind of guy to throw popcorn everywhere. Yes, I guess I am. I guess I will be. When do you think the Steel Curtain will, or when it's gonna open? Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never. Just kidding. I'd say it'll reopen probably. Definitely not April, not May, not June. I'd be lying if I said not July, but for the sake of this, I just want to say not July, not August, not September, not October, not December. I just skipped November. Not November, not December, not January, not February, not March, not April, not May, not June, not July, not August, not September, not October, No, not November. Not December. I'm just talking nonsense right now. But if I had to give an honest answer, I'd say maybe June. June this year. Whenever Memorial Day is, that's when they seem to do their good stuff. Opening new rides, reopening stuff. That seems to be the day everybody goes. Memorial Day weekend, not Memorial Day itself. Sorry about that if you can hear that. I still have not recovered yet from being sick. So, I'm surprised I'm sounding as good as I am. But through a phone speaker, you probably can't even tell. So, yeah. Alright, the most random question ever. What is your favorite fast food place to go to? I'm just going to ask random questions and get responses, and I'll give you my hot take about it. So I probably do have a good hot take about it. I have a really good one about Burger King. I hate Burger King so much. Isn't it ironic I'm talking about like fast food on a theme park channel? Not even a theme park channel, a Kennywood channel. I don't know, I'm just bored out of my mind. I just want to talk about something. Chick-fil-A. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Coaster movie. I just had Chick-fil-A a few weeks ago. It's always the best. McDonald's, absolutely, heck yeah. I love McDonald's. That Minecraft meal was so good. The Big Mac meal, Big Mac Minecraft, that was so good. It's the best drink too. Best burger, well, not the best burger. Personally, I think Wendy's is the best burger of fast food. And McDonald's, they have the best drinks. It's just something about McDonald's Coke. It's very good. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's see. I can't read. Alright, Muffin Knight, you say Culver's, or is that how you say it? Culver's? Culver's is the best you get, though. There's not around Pittsburgh. Well, if we're talking about places that aren't in Pittsburgh, I would say absolutely. Is Steak and Shake considered fast food? That's like a sit down. But I mean, yeah, you could go get it through the drive-through. There's none of them near Pittsburgh anymore. So you have to drive out to Ohio or West Virginia, or I think Virginia in general, something like that, if you want Steak and Shake. Now, that's the absolute best burger place I've ever been to. I mean, their burgers are delicious. The fries, the milkshakes, they're all good. I would also say Five Guys is pretty good. I actually just went to Five Guys that was actually a month ago, or a month or two ago now. It feels like yesterday though. I went to it for the first time. It was a very good burger. That's how I'd imagine the carousel burger at Kennywood would taste. Like the double, whatever, the triple burger, whatever they have there. That's what I'd imagine. Now, it might be like a very controversial thing to say, but we have Kennywood here in Pittsburgh. But if you move to Ohio, you get Cedar Point. You get don't they have like Kings Island or something over there? Kings Dominion. Kings Dominion's Virginia. Never mind, not Kings Dominion. Kings Island. You got Kings Island. You got Cedar Point. I think you might have one more over there. You have all the Cedar Fair stuff over there. You also have like I personally I don't know why. I just like Cedar Point so much. Mainly because I'm a coaster guy. I just love coasters. Would I say it's a better park than Kennywood? Probably not. Kennywood is a very good park. But I would say Cedar Point has the better coasters. Easily outnumbers Kennywood. My favorite coasters at Cedar Point probably would be Steel Vengeance. Trying to think back to what I actually liked. Well, I'll tell you what I didn't like. I didn't like Rougarou. I thought Valraven was kind of mediocre. I think Gatekeeper was pretty cool. I don't know. I might have. It was mid. Raptor was. I don't know. I want to say it was great. It wasn't the worst. What else do we got there? Magnum. Actually, I did like that one. People always complain about how like it kills your thighs. You might be thinking of like Sky Rush or something when I say that, but no. Because Magnum has those intense bunny hills at the end. They're not bunny hills. Well, they are. They're airtime hills at the end, and they're shaped as like a triangle. So like, you get jacked up. And people don't like that sometimes. But I love that ride. Have I been to Hershey Park? I have not. It's a park I like to go to. They have Wildcats Revenge. They have the Fahrenheit. What else do they got there? They got a lot going on there. Alright, so we got to take in a chat about Kings Island being the best non-Disney Universal Park in the U.S. They have Orion, they have the Banshee. What else do they got there? Don't they have Mystic Timbers? Or am I thinking of Kings Dominion? I keep getting that mixed up. Well, I know one park has Diamondback and all that stuff. That might be Kings Island. They might have Diamondback, Orion, Mystic Timbers. Is that the park I'm thinking of? I don't know. I haven't been there before, so I really don't know. Beast. Yeah, the Beast. That's another coaster I forgot. I used to have Son of Beast. I had a video about that 3 years ago about Son of Beast. That was a very problematic ride. Yeah, they got the bat also. Okay, word for word in the chat. What would you like to what happen at Kennywood if you can make this stuff happen? I wish I could understand your question. What would you like to what happen at Kennywood if you can make it? You might want to reword that. I don't know what to say to that. I don't want to be mean here, but your sentence really doesn't make sense. Snoopy's Racers. What about it? Cedar Point has the better coasters, but Kings Island beats them in every other category. Yeah, I would say so. Also, I just want to remind you guys, I don't know how much longer I will be on here, so just keep that in mind. I could go unexpectedly, so be prepared for that. Just want to remind you guys one more time, because we're 26 minutes in, and anything could happen at any second. We're talking about operations. Let's see. Oh, Kings Island has the better operations, is what you're saying. Is what I hope, or not what I hope, but what I think you're saying there. If we're talking about operations, I know Kennywood. I don't like to talk. I don't like. Can't speak. That's the thing that sucks about being sick. You speak too fast, and then you just can't say what you mean. But what I was gonna say is, I don't like to speak negatively about Kennywood. But I will say that their operations can definitely be worked on, because some days you have stuff on one train, and I get it. Yeah, you want to have it open with one train, but then on these dead days, the one train makes it like a 2-hour line. When if you had 2 trains going, it would be at least half that size. Just a bit salty about opening day, you know. I don't see the reason why you want to have 2 trains no matter what. I guess if your line was always empty, you don't want to be sending out empty trains, but like, I still see it's kind of dumb. Just open it with 2 trains. Oh well, if there's empty trains being sent out. Kind of pisses off the guests. I see a lot of people upset about that. Because like, you're waiting 35 minutes for Skyrocket on opening day, when that could have really been like maybe at worst 15 or 10. So that's just my take on operations about Kennywood. Otherwise, in the summer when they have 2 train, it's going great. It's just, yeah, obviously it's going to be slow on those busy days. If 2 train operations in the summer on a busy day is 30 minutes, what do you think on a dead day it would be with 1 train? You know, that's my take on operations. I'm not going to get much into it. Okay, here's the revised question that we got here. What would you like to make stuff happen at Kennywood if you could? What would you? You. What would you like to make? Okay, I got it. I got the question now. Here's my answer to that. If I were you, aka me, what me would say is that me would want an RMC at Kennywood. I'm just trying to match your grammatical stuff there. But yes, me wants RMC. That's what me wants. Me wants RMC. Actually, me wants CMR. You know what CMR is? It stands for construction, mountain, rocky. Flip that around. What do you get? You know, it would be great. RMC could really mean RMC. Like my name, C. It's my construction company. I own that place. I own RMC. Totally. I totally own RMC. What's the guy who owns it? Is it Fred Grubb or something? I don't even know. What's his name? I forget. I'm gonna look that up. Fred? I want to say it's Fred Grubb or some. Yeah, it's Fred Grubb. Right? Fred Grubb. Yeah, Fred Grubb owns it, right? I want to say that's him. I don't know, but that name rings a bell to me. Yeah, that's the best coaster company out there. Intamin absolutely sucks. Just kidding. I've rode a few Intamins before. I have. Millennium Force, and I think that's it actually. I don't recall riding any other Intamins. Well, yeah, you got the Raging Rapids, but that's not a coaster, so I'm not going to count that. I would say that I just didn't like Millennium Force. Like, it's obviously a fun ride. You're going 300 feet in the air. It's a Giga. I just feel it's kind of weak. Not weak as in, like, slow, but, like, it just does not feel very... what's the right word for this? Like, if I had to choose between the Phantom and Millennium Force, I would absolutely pick the Phantom. It's kind of what I'm trying to put down here. I also didn't really like the restraints of Millennium Force. I don't know, they're just T-bars, hydraulic T-bars. There's really nothing special to it. I did not ride Maverick, so I can't say much about Maverick. I know I just switched up mid-sentence when I was reading the chat, so yeah. What's up, everybody? Why did I say what's up, everybody? I'm going crazy today. So, let's see what we got going on. the chat. The best coaster restraints? Absolutely not. It's a disgrace to coaster society. Intamin T-bar is probably one of the worst, in my opinion. I mean, it's the best in, like, I guess you could say scaring you, yeah. To be honest, you don't really feel secure in those. In my opinion, at least. I like the pool noodles the best. You don't feel secure in those, but I like how much room you have in the pool noodles of Phantom. Like, at least you know you're not secure. Like, obviously you're gonna stay in. You're not gonna go flying out, but, like, you know, I like how Phantom, you have all that room. And then Millennium Force, you just, it makes you look like you're secure, but you're, I don't want to say you're not, because you're not flying out. But, like, you really don't feel like it. That's why I like those, what do they call the Phantoms? Phantoms, they're obviously pool noodles. I think they're called ratcheting. Like, they ratchet in. There's like a, like, when you pull it up, you can feel it. Like, you can't pull it up at all. You can only pull it up like a little inch. Hydraulics stay in place. Like, you can't move the hydraulics. Or it might not be hydraulic. It might be like a fluid or something. I don't know. I'm not even sure at all. But like those, like the Apollo's Chariot supports, those are T-bars also, if I remember correctly. Like T-bars in general, they don't like make that click, 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 click going down and up like other ones do. They just go down smoothly. They stop right at where the position is last before it locks. So those ones you really don't get much room. Like Steel Curtain, is that a hydraulic or is that a ratcheting? I think that's a ratcheting. That's not a hydraulic. Because you can hear it go down. If you can hear the, not the support, the, why am I blanking on what it's called? The restraint. If you can hear the restraint coming down, it's most likely a ratcheting restraint. So if you hear it and you hear the click, 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 clack, it's a ratcheting. If you don't, most likely, I keep using the word hydraulic. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but like, it's something. There's obviously something keeping you in. So personally, I like the ratcheting better. That's just my opinion on it. I think Skyrockets, I think they're all ratcheting, if I remember correctly. I don't think we have any hydraulic restraints. If you hear it, like click, 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 then ratcheting. I don't think we have any hydraulic ones. I really don't think we do. Invasion, yeah, that's a hydraulic. So is Black Widow, if I recall correctly. Swing Shot, that's a ratcheting, if I'm correct. And I also use the word ratchet. I don't know if that's right either, or what they actually call them. That's what I've always called them. Let me see if that's actually correct. Yeah, there's a hydraulic system, and there's also, let's see what this says. I'm looking it up online. Let's see. I can't see what it says, but yes, the correct term for non-ratcheting is a hydraulic. I just can't see what the other one's actually called. I'm sure I'm correct. I don't think I'm very far off. Alrighty, well, within the next few minutes, I might end the stream. Thank you for killing 40 minutes for me, because this day is going very slow for me. So I really appreciate it. 40 minutes flew by really fast by streaming. And I really got only one more hour to kill before I gotta go do what I gotta do. So, yeah, I just gotta end it pretty soon. I'll answer one more question and then I'll leave. I don't want to end it, but I kind of do have to. Phantom's Restaurant or Skyrocket Restaurant? I know what you mean, but if it was a restaurant, I would say probably Skyrocket, because Skyrocket's actually a steel station. You know, I don't really like eating in huts, like those little wooden huts, like the Phantom Station is. So, you know, that's why I say Skyrocket. This is actually like you're more protected. You know, I don't like eating in wooden huts. At least I'd prefer eating in a steel building. You know, it's just my opinion. And if you put some windows in the Skyrocket Station, that would be a perfect restaurant. Anyway, for the real question there, what restraints do I prefer? I'd say it's a tough one, because I really do like the Skyrocket restraints, but I also really like Phantom. So it depends on the ride, but like I like Phantom. I think Phantom is good for Phantom, because if we swap restraints from Phantom to Skyrocket and Skyrocket to Phantom, I think it would actually be insane. Imagine riding Skyrocket with Phantom restraints and riding Phantom with Skyrocket restraints. I think that would be insane. Alrighty, but anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning into the stream. I hope you guys all have a great day. Enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your Sunday, enjoy your Monday, enjoy your Tuesday, enjoy your Wednesday, enjoy your Thursday, enjoy your Friday, enjoy your next Saturday, enjoy your next Sunday, enjoy your next Monday, enjoy your next Tuesday, enjoy your next Wednesday, enjoy your next Thursday, enjoy your next Friday, enjoy your next Saturday, enjoy your next Sunday, enjoy your next Monday, enjoy your next Tuesday, enjoy your next Wednesday, enjoy your next Thursday, and enjoy your next Friday, and enjoy your next of the next Saturday. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next stream, where you can only find it on the next day. See you all later.